In the sixth form, I joined a band called Stonewall. A friend of mine, Charlie King, invited me to join, and the Gill brothers, Nick Gill was in it as well. And they were quite a rock band that were quite established in the area, and they wanted me to be their lead singer. And I joined, saying, I'll join if you perform some of my songs which weren't getting an airing that I'd written by this point. So with Simon, I'd written another rock opera after 1984 called Monkeys Revolt, all about a monk who'd kind of gone wrong. This opening song, I wrote the lyrics and music myself, but the other two I'm going to play you a little extract from. Simon wrote those lyrics. So this is The Ordinary Monk, and this is one of the songs that we did sing. Again, it starts off with quite a tune, and then it goes into something I can't even figure out what I meant. So I'll play you a tiny bit from this. I'm an ordinary monk with an ordinary smile. I'm an ordinary monk. I could run for half a mile. I'm an ordinary monk with an ordinary monastic life. I'm an ordinary monk, I'm an ordinary monk, I'm an ordinary monk. To think back was a crime in the strict monastery. I started after a year, and now I think back. And then it goes into something I can't play. So that was the kind of title song. And then something which maybe is a bit more rock. That one definitely got a performance with our band. Heaven knows how it sounded with an electric guitar, but there we are. Maybe Nick and Charlie will contact me and do a version. I doubt it, but there we are. I think they didn't like it at all. This is called When I Was Young. It's the young monk singing, and it's kind of a little bit more rocky, and it's a little bit more of a normal song, but again it goes weird, so I'll only do a tiny bit. I'm going to do it in F. When I was young, I had an urge to be a monk. It was a purge to clean up my child years as a young kid, so I became a monk. It's what I did. And cut out from they gave me a sack like clothes to wear, and cut the top out from my hair. That's that one. Oh dear. Jojo, I described this as the best in this songbook, and this was again written at the early part of my sixth form. Jojo was a workman's daughter. I saw her on the beach. She was sprawled out on a rug, her golden legs exposed to the sun, to the sun. I fell for your love, what for? I didn't know of. Joe, I thought you loved me too. I thought our love was true. Didn't get the end quite right, but there we are. That gives you an idea of the kind of thing I was up to at the beginning of my sixth form, writing these songs. The next thing is that after Simon then left and went off to a training college, to a technical college, and so I had to find a new lyricist, and I came across Kevin Rimmel, who called himself Dave Kent, and we wrote some songs together and went on to write musicals that were actually performed. And I'll play you some of our early stuff then. Okay.